In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to rename buttons in Coda, so you can make your documents clearer and far more intuitive for anyone who uses them. Coda is a powerful all-in-one doc that blends documents, spreadsheets, and apps, and buttons are one of its handiest features. They let you automate actions with a single click. But if a button just says button or something cryptic, it's not very helpful. By giving each button a clean descriptive label, you'll save time and avoid confusion. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started.
First, you'll need to open your web browser and head over to coda.io.
Once the page loads, sign into your Coda account using whatever method you prefer. Google, email, or Apple sign-in all work great. If you don't have an account yet, you can create one quickly for free. Just make sure you're logged in and ready to go before we move on. Now that you're signed in, open the Coda document that contains the button you want to rename. You can find your documents on the home screen, or if you have the doc open already, just switch to it. Once you're inside, navigate to the specific page where the button lives. If your document has multiple pages or sections, you'll see them listed on the left-hand sidebar. Click the right page, and the button should be visible on the canvas or inside a table or section. Next, locate the button and click on it. This is important. You're not clicking to run the button's action, but to select it and open its settings. When you click it once, you should see a settings panel appear on the right side of your screen. This is where you control everything about the button, from its label to its behavior and even advanced options. Look at that settings panel, and you'll see a few different tabs or sections. You want to click the advanced option to view additional button settings. This might seem like an extra step, but it's where Coda hides the name field, separate from the button's visual label. Some people miss this and get confused, so don't skip it, just click Advanced. Once you're in the Advanced section, you'll find a field labeled Name. This is the internal button name, which also controls the label displayed on the button itself. Click inside that field. If there's already a name there, delete it. Then, type in your new name. Here's where a little strategy goes a long way. Choose a short descriptive name that clearly explains what the button does. For example, if the button creates a new task in a project tracker, name it Add Task. If it submits a form or sends data, try Submit Form or Create Project. You want anyone looking at your doc to instantly know what clicking that button will do without having to guess. After you've entered the new name, click anywhere outside the field or simply press Enter on your keyboard. The button label on your document will update immediately. You'll see the change happen in real time. This is a nice touch in Coda. There's no save button to hunt for and no refresh needed. Now, test the button by clicking it. Make sure it still performs the intended action after being renamed. This is a crucial step. Sometimes changing the name might accidentally disconnect it from a formula or action if you're not careful. Just give it a click and confirm everything works as expected. It should run the same automation or process it did before, just with a clearer label. One great thing about Coda is that it automatically saves all your changes, so the new button name is saved immediately. You don't need to manually save the document or worry about losing your work. This auto-save feature is a real time saver, especially when you're making lots of small updates across a complex doc. Using clear and consistent button names makes your entire Coda document easier to navigate and much more user-friendly. When you share a doc with teammates or collaborators, they'll be able to understand what each button does before clicking it. This reduces errors, speeds up workflows, and makes your document feel professional and polished. Now, a few practical tips to keep in mind. Always use short, action-oriented names, verbs like add, edit, submit, or archive, paired with a noun. Choose names that clearly describe the button's function, and keep the naming style consistent throughout your document. If you start with Add Task, don't later name another button New Entry, or it can get confusing. Avoid vague labels like Button or Click Here. Those tell the user nothing, and after you rename any button, always test it to make sure it still works correctly. Finally, review your button names regularly as your document evolves. What made sense 6 months ago might need updating as your project grows. You've now nailed the process of renaming buttons in Coda, making your documents clearer and more efficient for everyone. This small change can have a big impact on how your team interacts with your doc. If you found this guide helpful, consider saving this video or revisiting these steps whenever you need a refresher. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.